What's up y'all, how's it going? My name is BenDeen and today I'm doing a Q&A. So in a recent video, I asked you guys to ask me questions about pretty much anything you want, and I got a ton of responses. I'm not going to be able to get to all of them in this video today, but the ones that I don't answer, I'm going to go back to the YouTube comment section and answer them there, so stick around for that. That being said, I still want to answer at least like 30 or more questions. So I'm gonna do something where I put timestamps with the individual question below in the description box, so you guys can kind of see what kind of questions you want to see answered, and then skip around the video like that if you want to. Before I get into the video though, I want to mention something real quick. Today I hit 5,000 subscribers, which is just completely insane to me. Just blows my mind. I don't even know what to say besides thank you for supporting me and watching my videos and leaving nice comments and stuff like that, and I'm gonna try my hardest to continue to make videos for you guys into the future. Also, one last thing, I know I'm gonna butcher some of these names here, so please don't get offended, and I'm just gonna apologize here in advance because I can't really pronunciate things right. Anyway, let's get into the video. Let's start off with the most common question that I got asked, which is, how old are you? Believe it or not, I am 25. Another common question I got asked was, what are my favorite foods? My favorite food is pizza, followed by burgers. When it comes to Korean food, my favorite would be Korean barbecue. I know there's a lot of different types of Korean barbecue, but I can't really name one because they're all delicious in their own different ways, I guess. Following up on that, Peter Yang asked me, what non-Korean and non-American foods do you like to eat? So there's a lot of foods from around the world that I haven't tried before, but the ones that I have tried, I would say my favorites are Mexican and Indian food. Nelly Renell asked me, where were you from originally? Well, I was born here in Korea, so I guess I'm originally from Korea. Jojo Joe asked me, which school are you attending online and what is your major? I'm attending a school called University of Phoenix. You guys might have heard of it. It's not that great, but you know, better than nothing, I guess. And my major is communications. Arnold Lee asked me, what are some of your favorite hobbies to do? It sounds kind of pathetic, but I don't really have many hobbies. Usually these days when I have free time, I'm just on the internet looking at like Reddit or YouTube or stuff like that. Nevia Wright asked me, have you ever thought of acting in Korea? And have you ever been mistaken for an idol or an actor? I never have been mistaken for a famous person before, and I don't think I would be a very good actor because I'm not good at acting. Hello Caitlin ST asked me, how fast did you learn Korean, and do you have any advice for someone that's trying to learn Korean? Well, I'm still learning. I'm far from fluent, I think, but I can speak a little bit. And I think it took me about a year for me to get comfortable, you know, speaking or communicating what I want to say. And that was a year of 4 hours a day, 5 days a week at a Korean language school. So my advice would be that it definitely takes a lot of time, and you can't really give up or take really long breaks. You just kind of got to go with it and stick with it because it definitely takes a long time. B1A4 Barrow asked me, who is older, you or your girlfriend, and how did you guys meet? My girlfriend is actually older than me, and we met randomly one night. We were both out drinking with our friends, and yeah, it was just kind of a random thing. I could tell you more of the story later in more detail, but I'll save that for another video. Dihoho asked, how long have you guys been together? It's been about a year and a half now, so a pretty long time. Nissy B asked me, if you could be any food, which food would you be and why? This is a really tough question. I'd have to think about it to give a better answer, but off the top of my head I would say pizza, just because it's my favorite food. Rui Fa asked me, do you enjoy K-pop music, and have you ever seen K-pop idols on the street by chance? K-pop is alright. I like some songs. It's not my favorite genre, but there are some good hits. When it comes to seeing idols on the street, I don't see them often. I have before. Actually, my girlfriend lives right next door to a small group from DSP called April. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they live right next door, so I see them quite often. You can see like they always have those matching coats with April written on the back. When it comes to really big name idols, I swear I saw Mina from Girls' Day at a bowling alley once. Can't confirm it, but I'm like 99% sure. Cole Menowita asked, are you going to answer this question? Maxine Blue asked, do you have a part-time job? No, I don't have a part-time job right now. I'm just kind of doing the student thing, but I don't know, these days I'm kind of looking at YouTube as kind of a fun part-time job. Vicky Stowe asked me, do you like living in Korea or the United States? Which is better for you? Right now, I much prefer living in Korea for many reasons. I might make another video on that in the future. Abby Dow asked me, Koreans like to go clubbing a lot and out drinking and stuff, but which do you prefer, staying in or going out? Personally, one of my favorite things about Korea is the nightlife, and if I could, I would probably go out every night. She also asked me, what kind of music do you listen to and what's your favorite song? Right now, I'm listening to a lot of like hip-hop, rap, and electronic music and stuff like that. I also started listening to like really hardcore punk rock for some reason, but it's pretty fun. I don't have a favorite song at the moment or at all. I can't really name favorite songs or movies and stuff like that. Sumi Appleberry asked me, is there anything you don't like about Korea and anything that makes you want to move back to the States? Yeah, there's plenty of things that I don't like about Korea, but nothing that makes me want to move back to the States. I might make a video on things I don't like about Korea later, but I don't know, I just feel like I've seen a lot of those videos and they always seem so negative. I don't know, I'll think about it. Alexis Brock asked, do you watch a lot of Korean dramas, and if so, what's your favorite? These days I don't really watch any Korean dramas, but I have watched a few in the past. I would say my favorites are like Secret Garden, it's a classic, and Love from Another Star. I really like those for some reason. There's also kind of a lesser known drama called Let's Eat, and they ate a ton of food in that drama, so I really like that one as well. Yuki Sakuramoto asked, do you plan on being a K-pop star, and how tall are you? No, I don't have any plans on being a K-pop star, and I'm very short. I'm about 5'8". Laura Charlton asked, when you don't order takeout, what food do you cook at home? So usually when I'm cooking by myself at home, I make really simple and cheap foods because I'm kind of lazy, so stuff like grilled cheese or pasta or eggs and hot dogs and stuff like that. When I'm with my girlfriend though and we cook together, we like to make a lot of Korean food. Courtney Thor asked me, where do you see yourself in 10 years? I think I'll probably have a family and be living either in Korea or America, and hopefully I'll still be doing YouTube at that time. Merle Barlow asked me, how long have you been doing YouTube videos? It's been over a month now, a little bit over a month. Poke Ken asked, since you arrived in Korea, what has been your most interesting surprising experience? I would say my most interesting experience has just been learning Korean at the Korean university here, because all of my classmates are from different countries around the world, and getting to know people from other countries and cultures is really interesting. Carolina Sosa asked if I watch other mukbang channels here on YouTube or Africa TV, and where do I usually hang out and do for fun here in Korea. When it comes to YouTube mukbangers, I really like Kimi and Tien Lee. I'm probably butchering his name too, but those are some of the YouTube mukbangers I like. When it comes to Africa TV, I don't really watch it that often, but there's this one dude named Bands, and that dude is just insane. So these days when I hang out in Korea, it's usually always in the Gangnam area for some reason, just because it's in the middle of me and where my girlfriend lives and where most of my friends live as well, so it's just a good meeting spot and always something to do there. So what do I do for fun? Usually when I meet my friends, we always drink and get into some crazy stuff, so yeah. Sailor Plum asked me, when you think of the word ninja, what first comes to mind? Honestly, probably myself. So Emily Chin asked me, why did you start making mukbang videos? I would say 99% of the reason why I started is thanks to the YouTuber Kimi, which I mentioned before. She does really cool videos and eats a lot of delicious looking food, so she was my inspiration, and if you're watching, Kimi, then thank you. Jim Wynn asks me, is there any snack or fast food joint or any particular food you miss from the States? Yeah, for some reason I really miss Kraft macaroni and cheese. I'm sure they have it somewhere in Korea, but I've never seen it, and if you want to send me some, I'll give you my address. Koi Cat said, you have really nice skin, and do you have a skincare routine? Actually, my skin is not really that great at all. It's pretty bad, but I think the camera makes it look better than it is. I don't know. I don't really have any skincare routine. Usually I just wash my face with like water. Mr. OSC asked me if there are any cultural shocks coming from the States. Honestly, no, nothing too shocking. I mean, there's a lot of things that are different, but nothing that really disoriented me or threw me off because I think I just kind of adjusted things pretty fast. Abby Canieris asked me, do you like savory or sweet? This is a really tough question. I really like both, but if I could only pick one, I would pick savory. Kimberly Hernandez asked, are you a dog or a cat person? This is another really tough question. I can't really give an answer on this, to be honest. I have a dog back at home in America, and my girlfriend has a cat, which I see all the time. So I love them both. I really just can't pick one. Sekar Sonia asked me, did you only do mukbang on YouTube? And I think what they mean by that is, do I only make videos on YouTube, or do I stream or use any other platforms to do mukbangs? And yeah, right now I'm only doing YouTube. Someone from Africa TV actually contacted me and asked me to do stuff on Africa, but I don't even have a webcam and I don't really know anything about streaming. So maybe in the future, let me know what you guys think about that. And finally, ZeusH asked me, what drives you to carry on posting videos on YouTube? For example, fun, fame, fans, boredom, opportunity, etc. And I would say that all of those things are factors in why I continue to make YouTube videos. I wouldn't say fame necessarily, but definitely right now it is really fun, and it's weird to say fans, but people who watch my videos are really big factors in why I want to make more and more, hopefully better quality videos, and hopefully I can do this for a long time to come. So that's it for this video. Again, sorry if I didn't get to your questions. I'll make sure to get back to you in the comment section. And I hope you learned something about me. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Again, thank you for 5,000 subscribers. And yeah, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.